Hello again, and I'm continuing to read. Let me see if we can get this camera set up right. Whoops. It's kind of shaky. I need it. Oh, okay, there we go. We got it now. Yeah, from my book, Waiting for the Morning, A Mother and Daughter's Journey Through Alzheimer's Disease. And I'm trying to get caught up. I think I'm kind of caught up. I got to get completely caught up. Maybe a little ahead before I go back to work next week. Okay, so we are in. And do I have reading glasses around here? Anywhere. I always lose them and don't have them when I need them. I know they're here somewhere. I know they're, but I could do without. I just did that again. I could do without them. Okay, all right. I'm gonna read without them. We'll make it. Okay. I'm reading from a journal, Saturday, May the 20th, 1995, and today is May 20th, 2026. Who would ever thought? Who would have thought I'd still be alive in 2026? Well, okay, thank the Lord, I'm still alive, but here we go. Let me read. Saturday, May the 20th, 1995. Last night went much better than I expected. We were back to bed by 11 p.m. when my mother woke up from sleeping in her chair. She looked like she could barely move because of the way she'd been sitting with her head bent over, almost touching her lap. I had thought I should go get her. There's Tiger. Hey, Tiger. Tiger loves to go lie, don't you, Tiger? Okay, now where was I? I thought I should get her back into her chair, but to lean back in her chair. But the way she had been hallucinating and agitated, I was afraid to try. When she woke up, she thought the wrap over her legs was a baby, and she wanted to take it back to bed with her. I let her take it back to bed with her. No sense in trying to tell her it's a blanket when she sees it as a baby. She slept peacefully the rest of the night with the wrap beside her. This morning, I think she has a touch of diarrhea, and she is still acting a little strange. She's seeing other people too. She didn't want to eat breakfast, but I persuaded her to eat a little. I'm out of here in 2 hours for my Alzheimer's support group meeting and a day of shopping. Sunday, May the 21st, 1995. It is happening in the daytime this time. We didn't go to my sister today. This afternoon she woke up from napping in her chair and was upset because she thought she saw someone outside cutting something. That boy, she said, was doing something he wasn't supposed to do, something the man wouldn't like. When I told her there wasn't anyone out there, she got really angry and told me I was always saying that. When I said, then show him to me, she started wandering through the house and getting more and more angry. I tried to calm her, to tell her everything was okay and I was taking care of everything. She blew up again and said that I was trying to take over everything, to take everything from her. I just walked away from her for a while, far enough away that she couldn't see me, but still close enough that I could watch her. When she sat down, I sat down in the next room. She got up a few minutes later to go to the bathroom. I followed her to help her, and she started asking me about, there's Tiger again. She started asking me, uh, where did I get to? I followed her, and then she started asking me about what was going on. It seemed that though, it seemed the thought I was a different person. It seemed she thought I was a different person, just not the one she had been talking to. After the bathroom visit, I talked her into trust, trusting and not worrying for at least a half an hour. I talked to her about trusting and not worrying for at least half an hour, and I finally got her calmed down. When I asked, she didn't know what started it all or what it was all about. Uh, she had forgotten. Uh-oh. Potential spam. Cut that off. Cut that off. Potential spam. Uh, when I asked, she didn't know what it was all about. She had forgotten. Tiger, don't knock everything out, please, 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 please. She had forgotten. Uh, and I told her that was what her disease does and why she needs to trust people and not to worry about things. We walked outside, had a snack, and now she's resting in her chair again. I'm tired but relieved. I don't know if you can see me because there's this thing, scan, that keeps coming up and telling me I need driver updates. Okay. Anyway, where am I? Where am I? We walked around, had a snack, and now she's resting in her chair again, and I'm tired but relieved. Monday, May 22nd, 1995. My mother is sleeping so much better at night, but she is more confused in the daytime lately. She doesn't understand anything I say anymore. She got really angry today when I asked if she needed to go to the bathroom. Then she took a nap, and a few minutes later, when she woke up, she was so sweet she understood this time, and I took her to the bathroom. It was like a brand new person to her, yet someone that she knew and loved. She said she wished I lived with her. I told her that I do. It made her so happy that she cried. Then I asked what she thought, who she thought I was, and she said, my sister. Wednesday, May 24th, 1995. I think the herbal teas are helping us both rest at night and maybe even be a little calmer in the daytime too. Today I told my mother I was going to fix myself a nice relaxing cup of chamomile tea, and she said, make me one too. Afterwards, she was so relaxed and rested well in her chair. There's still bad times though. This morning she woke up from a dream really agitated, and she asked me why those kids were in there. I calmly told her there were no kids here as I helped her to the bathroom. When we got back to her chair, I gave her my Lanza because I could hear gas in her stomach. Then I told her I was going to fix her a cup of chamomile tea just like yesterday. She made me no reply this time. Thursday, May 25th, 1995. It's really getting hot here. Really too hot to drink hot tea. This made bedtime difficult. My mother doesn't like for me to use the fan, but we have to with no air conditioning. It's hard for anyone to be comfortable when it's like this. So I can understand us being up tonight since 9 p.m. Tiger Sack. Okay. Yes. Yes, Tiger. Yes, Tiger. Okay. So let me explain a little bit here. We had no, this was 1996, but still, no, yeah, 1995. But still, we had the old farmhouse, had no air conditioning except for one window unit in the kitchen. And uh, the house was falling apart when I was there, and yet I seemed to think I could go back later and fix it up. Well, it didn't happen. A long story, but well, in the past few years, my sister died, who was up the hill next door, and then my brother-in-law, and later, and then so my nieces, they waited a few years to clean up the house. I think their husbands talked them into selling it because neither one of them lived back home either. So I think that may be what propelled me into writing children's books about back home, because I had to keep the memories somehow. I had to keep them. Yes, I keep my memories. A whole new life here with these cats and friends and my work. I'm still working as a librarian, but I had to keep the memories, and I had to go and start writing because because who knows how much longer we got. That's my physical therapist, Kitty, right there. Tiger is. He is, and I wrote a book about that too. I wrote a series of children's books about cat lady librarians, cats. I wrote those at the beginning of the year and up until last month. And last month I wrote Big Sister Daffodils because she grew 70 varieties of daffodils, and because April is Parkinson's disease awareness month, and she had Parkinson's disease. And then this month I'm working on, and I gotta get it finished today. I got to brother-in-law Poet, her husband, my brother-in-law. So just wait and see. Be coming out soon, and I gotta get busy on it now. Donald Tiger. Yes. Say yes. Say yes. Uh, Yesterday was my little bitty black kitty Missy's annual vet checkup. So I have been having the hardbacks of the books, the cat series, sent to them. So there they come with all the hardbacks, and I brought paperbacks because they haven't got the last two hardbacks yet. I brought them, and so but they had me sign all the ones that they've gotten so far, and made a picture of me. And I am talking too long about other stuff. We will get back to this tomorrow. I'm trying. Well, I don't know. We got into the 27th. We'll see. We'll see. We might tomorrow. If I would try to finish it up, it's such a hard when I'm working to get it readings done in here. But anyway, the Big Sister's Daffodils that I was just talking about right here, uh, it came out at the end of April, and so that's out there. Okay, here is. Uh, it was book 4. This was the cat that I took yesterday to the vet, Misty. This was book 4 of the Cat Lady Librarians, Cat Mama Librarians series. And the first book is Cat Lady Librarians Cats. And okay, we will come back later. And I'm also working on a second edition of this book. By the end of the year, maybe we'll get it there. Okay. It's so easy to do today. There's Amazon KDP, and there's English Spark, and they're free except for you have to buy an ISBN for Bowker. But there's a little pitch for self-publishing. You got a story, especially if you were Alzheimer's caregiver, or if you're a cat mom like me, whatever, you got a story. So write it, but don't be fooled, because there's some other things out there that will charge you. One of them back in the day, but that was about all there was back in the day, was iUniverse, which is where I published this. But they were good and sent me the PDF, and I've had a struggle getting it all together. Uh, but I found Atticus, so now I can edit it. And okay, I always show you his T-shirt. This is from 609 Social, which is a restaurant in the old downtown Decatur, Alabama, where I live. It's purple, but my purple month will really be. I forgot to put my necklace on, but there is my purple ribbon, and I'm not going totally purple this month yet, but next month I will. All purple for Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. And, okay, I'm talking too long and making all kind of bumbles, but at least you know I'm human, huh? And I got nothing against AI. I use it for illustrations and research, but not for writing. No way. No way. Bye. See you later.